Hi guys, in this video we're going to be travelling up the side of a mountain in a cable car. It's going to be a very relaxing video, and I'm going to be using this very deep voice. Takes a lot of effort to get, aka recording a video as soon as you wake up, just to get that deep voice quality. But I hope it's very soothing for you. So this video, it's very peaceful, and I love just watching the vision. It was recorded in Japan, and it's just after we went up Mount Fuji, and for some reason as part of the tour, we went up a mountain to get a good view of the sun going down behind Mount Fuji, or something like that. Unfortunately, it was extremely misty or foggy, but I didn't care that much because the vision is really spooky, and I kind of like just watching it. It's like going into the unknown. And of course, being up that high can be pretty scary. It's like when you're in the car, you don't know when the end is gonna come. You're just waiting, and you can only see a very short distance in front of you. It's a really weird place to be, but I love that kind of stuff. I love when there's mist everywhere. It's just, you just want to run around, and it's very inspiring because I kind of enjoy the darker things in life, just because it has adds a lot of emotion, and your mind can just play tricks on you, thinking something's there when it's not. So there wasn't really much point in taking photos of the sunset because there wasn't any way to do it. But I really like Silent Hill, and it kind of reminded me of that game. Even though I haven't really played it, I'm too scared to play it all the way through. Even though I own several of them, I still can't bring myself to play survival horror games. They're just way too nerve-wracking. But actually being in a environment that is kind of like that is really interesting. Like, I like coming up with stories and different characters and stuff like that, and being in an environment like this, it's like being in a dream. And I don't know, it's like your creativity is given a massive dose of energy just because the environment think if you ever look for inspiration or something, your environment is 50% of what you're going to come up with. I often like to go on walks and things like that, and very much so the environment is going to influence what kind of ideas you're going to come up with. My mind was racing when I was up here in the fog, and I just wanted to stay up there for a long time. It was very cold, I remember that. But then on the way down, you kind of get the sun was creeping through the fog and the clouds. It's just a lovely experience being above the clouds. And I hope everyone gets to experience that at some point. I love sunsets as well. Just watching the sun go down and the colours change in the clouds. It's very inspiring, I think. And I've done several videos just watching the sunset, and that shot there, oh my god, it's really cool. Like, you've got a zip line down into the clouds. So I was more grateful that it was cloudy and everything to be able to get a shot like that. It's really cool. Sorry, I'm just become too preoccupied on watching the video. It's hard to come up with things to talk about. I'm guessing it's heading towards Christmas now, and I think the aspect of Christmas is it's a love-hate relationship. I think on the one side, it's just a change in everything, in the mood of everything. But then again, people have become extremely greedy, and you see the worst in people. And, it's kind of sad to see that. When you see people shopping, it's just ridiculous. But, getting sidetracked again. Whenever I get irritable and just am angry at things, certain things, just like what I was talking about then, I find just zoning out and looking at vision, like what you're seeing here, and just focusing on that and letting that be the only thing in the world at that moment. It's a really calming experience, and it can bring you back. My apologies, I don't think the sun was setting over Mount Fuji. Yeah, I don't think that's Mount Fuji. It was just the sun setting over the ocean, over the Pacific Ocean. I didn't really experience much of Japan, mainly just Tokyo. And if I ever went back there, I'd like to visit heaps more places, especially the areas affected by the tsunami of 2011. You just never know when these things are going to happen, and I for one am extremely scared of the ocean and tsunamis and that, and just I think to overcome your fears you just need to get in there and get close to it, and maybe you'll find some peace in that. So I'm looking forward to filming more sunset shots, like this beautiful one you can see here. And if you have any suggestions on what you'd like me to talk about, I'd really appreciate that, because sometimes I'm just rambling on. I don't know whether you listen to what I'm saying or if you just like the sound of my voice, but I think in this video in particular it's just been the sound of my voice and the deep raspiness of it. So hopefully it was a soothing video for you, and I hope you have a great sleep, or just relaxed. So thank you for watching.